Hello my gingers and chilies, welcome back to my channel Chemistry का बच्चन. Today we are moving to the second lecture of 9th class ICSE periodic table. Now in periodic table we had already done the history of periodic table and we did one more thing, that is about the periods. Now we are moving to the groups. As far as groups are being concerned, we all have to know there are total 18 groups which are being present in the periodic table. जो मैंने आपको बताया हुआ है. ग्रुप 1 लीना के आरबीसी स्क्वायर, ग्रुप 2 बेटी मैगी का सिर 12, ग्रुप 13 बाल गंगाधर इंडियन तिलक, ग्रुप 14 केमिस्ट्री सर गिव सन की प्रॉब्लम्स, ग्रुप 15 नाना पाटेकर अग्नि साक्षी से बना बिलियनर, ग्रुप 16 ओ सचिन से टीपो, ग्रुप 17 फर्स्ट क्लास बिरयानी आई एट, एंड ग्रुप 18 हीना नीना अरीना करीना जेरोक्स रंगीन. So everyone knows about group, but there are total how many groups are there? 18 groups are there. Of course, we all have to know in 9th class few groups. Basics आपको कुछ बता रहा हूँ. So let's go to this table which I have already prepared for you. This is called group number. Here type of elements or alkali metals, and over here elements you have to know. Now first of all, group number is 1. Group number 1 is called alkali metals, जिसके बारे में डेप्थ में थोड़ी देर के बाद बताऊंगा. Alkali metals, which elements come under alkali metals? Everyone knows Li, Na, K, RBCs, Farah. These all elements come under alkali metals. It is on the extreme left hand side of the modern periodic table. उसी के बाजू में है group 2, and group 2 को बोलते हैं alkaline earth metals. Okay, alkaline earth metals because all of them are present under the earth's crust, of course except beryllium, and they are basic in nature. Who comes under it? बेटी मैगी का सर 12. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium. Group 3 to 12 are called transition metals. They are located in the middle of the periodic table. ना इस तरफ ना उस तरफ, बल्कि middle of the periodic table. They are called transition because their properties are between left hand side metals and right hand side non-metals. Okay, over here you have to know elements comes from scandium to zinc. Then there is yttrium to cadmium. So 10 elements over here, 10 over here, even 10 more, but इतना भी याद रखोगे तो बहुत होगा. So that comes under transition metals, and all 40 elements are metals over here. Group 3 to 12 के बीच में inner transition elements भी आते हैं, which are located at the bottom of the periodic table, which I will explain you after this slide. Then you come to group 13 to 16. They are called post transition metals. Post TM means after transition metals, so they are located on the right hand side of the modern periodic table. Who comes under it? Group 13 to group 18. Sorry, group 13 to 16. So group 13 to 16 comes under post transition metals. Then you come to halogens, salt forming elements: fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. So first class biryani I8. And finally comes group 18, noble gases, which are on the extreme right hand side of the modern periodic table, and elements सबको मालूम है: हीना, हीना, अरीना, करीना, जेरोक्स, रंगीन. So that is basics about the groups. अब groups होते क्या है? Groups मैंने बताया, the vertical columns in the modern periodic table are called groups. What they denote? They denote the valency, right? And everyone has to know group 1 old name is 1A, old name is 2A. This is from 3 to 12. If I am going to talk about, is going to be 1B to 7B, and 8th group also they have, which is divided into 3 parts, right? And group 17, another name is 7A, and 18 group is also known as 0 group. So these are the old names, no more use. Now we use only the Roman numerals group 1 to group 18. So line में रहता है 1 2 3 4 5 6 and it goes up to 18. 1 is on extreme left hand side and 18 on extreme right hand side. Got it? And 2 of course are 2 lengthenite and actinide series are also present at the bottom of the periodic table, जो मैं आपको बताऊंगा what they are. So first part of groups I hope is clear to everyone. Now let's talk about periodic trends on moving down a group. Down a group means going from top to bottom. Now we are taking the example of group 1. Group 1 everyone knows is Lina ke RBCs for R, and all 7 periods are going to be covered in it. That means 7 horizontal rows. First period mein of course hydrogen comes, but hydrogen, please remember, it does not belong to group 1 or alkali metals, because hydrogen has a dual nature. It can behave like a group 1 as well as like group 17, which I'll teach you in hydrogen. So hydrogen did not get a proper place in the modern periodic table. So please remember, it is one of the biggest anomaly of the modern periodic table. Now we all know there are 7 periods. First period में है group 1 का कोई element नहीं है, otherwise Lina के RBCs for R. As you go down a group, metallic character increases. So cesium is being considered as most metallic. Why not francium? Because francium star मारा हुआ है. It is radioactive in nature. It is carcinogenic in nature. It can cause cancer. So Lina के RBCs for R, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. It is being put up into the group on the basis of number of shells. Second period में, because 2 shells are there, 2,1. If you see the electronic configuration, 2,1, 2,8,1, 2,881, and so on. If you see this, one thing is common in all the electronic configuration, and that is 1 electron is present in the valence shell, and their valency is also 1, because they can easily lose 1 electron. That's why it is called univalent or univalency. Please remember, last shell cannot accommodate more than 8 electrons in your brain, and second last or penultimate shell cannot accommodate more than 18. Is it clear? It cannot accommodate more than 18. So सब में 1 common है. First, second period means 2 shells, fourth period means 4 shells, fifth period means 5 shells, and that is the way you have to learn this. So this is your electronic configuration of Lina ke RBCs for R. What are the valence electrons? Number of electrons in the last shell, you can see 1. Metals है, तो easily they are going to lose, क्योंकि metals ज़्यादातर electrons lose करते हैं. So valency is 1. What about chemical properties? As they belong to the same group, that's why they are being classified into group 1. So their properties are almost similar. There must be a gradation in properties. Maybe कोई ज़्यादा strong होएगा, कोई weak होएगा. But properties are almost same, that they are good, powerful reducing agents. क्या होता है अभी बताऊंगा थोड़ी देर में. And then you come to number of shells. Number of shells यहाँ कितने थे? 2. फिर कितने हो गए? 3. फिर कितने हो गए? 4, 5, 6, 7. That means number of shells increased by 1. So that is very, very easy trend which we have studied down a group. So when we go down a group, these are the important properties you should know in your 9th class. Now let's go to each group. What is group 1 and what are its important properties? Group 2, group 17, group 18, ये चारों main है, और transition metals and inner transition metals also I am going to tell you. Now let's talk about main groups in modern periodic table. So we are going to talk about group 1, group 2, group 3 to 12, then post transition metals, group 17 and group 18. So 6 parts में divide कर रहा हूँ. To each we are going to talk parallel to each other. Now group 1. Group 1 में कौन elements आते हैं? Lina के RBCs for R. Now that everyone knows. How many valence electrons are there? Just now we have seen 1 electron is in the outermost shell, because the electronic configuration में आता है 2,1, 2,8,1. Valency, they can easily donate their 1 electron, so valency is going to be 1. Highly reactive. Why they are highly reactive? Because they have only 1 electron, easy to lose. So that's why highly reactive in nature. They are very light metals. You can easily cut them with a knife also. So they are very soft in nature also. Sodium and potassium you can easily cut with a knife also. Alkali metals, because when they react with water, right, you're going to find they have a property that they can be easily solubilized in water, like NaOH, KOH, which are used in making soaps also. Sabun banane ke kaam aate. They are powerful reducing agents, means they have a property to lose electrons and going to behave like a nearest noble gas. So Na अपना electron chlorine को देके NaCl बना देता है. So very powerful reducing agents. You remember my trick from YouTube lecture number 1. Lithium, please stop calling me a cute zebra. So lithium, please stop में कौन है? Lithium, potassium and sodium. That is a powerful reducing agents. They form electrovalent compounds. Everyone knows electrovalent compound is a marriage between a metal and a non-metal. So they are metals, good conductors of heat and electricity. As they are metals, they are going to be a very good conductors of heat and electricity, as they have a tendency to form ions. Okay, so that is about group 1. अब आते हैं ग्रुप 2 में, जहां पे खाली 5 ही पॉइंट्स आपको याद रखने. ग्रुप 2 इज बेटी मैगी का सर 12. Alkaline earth metals, because they are present under earth's crust, as I have told you, and they are also basic in nature. That means alkaline in nature. pH everyone has heard of. So they are over there, they are alkaline in nature. Valence electrons. Beryllium is what? 2,2. Calcium is what? 2,8,8,2. So how many valence electrons are there? 2. So valency will be how much? 2, because they can easily donate their 2 electrons to the non-metals. Less reactive. Then group 1. They are reactive, but not as powerful as them, because they have to lose only 1 electron. They have to lose how many electrons? 2. Difficult to lose 2 electrons compared to lose 1 electron. Now we move to group 3 to 12. Group 3 to 12 are called transition metals. Why they are called transition metals? As I have told you, their properties are between the metals and the non-metals on the right hand side. And also remember, their last 2 shells are incomplete. The last 2 shells are incomplete. यहाँ पे आपको एक example देता हूँ. Example is iron. Iron is 26 atomic number. So 2, 8, 14, 2. So this is also incomplete. This is also incomplete. Last shell can accommodate how many electrons? 8. And second last shell can accommodate how many electrons? 18. So 2, 8, 14, 2. 10, 20, 24, 26, and that's why they are called transition metals. They of course show variable valency. In chapter number 1 you had done that transition metals show variable valency. That's why iron has 2 valency, ferrous and ferric, +2 and +3. All of them are metals. Lanthanide and actinide series are located at the bottom of the periodic table. जिसमें से लैंथेनाइट को क्या बोलते हैं? लैंथेनाइट को बोलते हैं रेयर अर्थ. रेयर अर्थ मेटल्स आल्सो दे आर कॉल्ड. सो लैंथेनाइट में टोटल एलिमेंट्स होते हैं 14 मेटल्स, एंड इन एक्टिनाइट आल्सो देयर आर 14 मेटल्स आर देयर. एंड एक्टिनाइट, ऑल ऑफ देम आर रेडियो एक्टिव इन नेचर. All elements of actinide are also 14 metals, but they all are radioactive in nature. That means they have a property to emit out radiations, and they are carcinogenic in nature, cancer causing also. They are present in the middle of periodic table. Who? Transition metals. What about lanthanide and actinide? They are located at the bottom of the periodic table. इसमें से lanthanides and actinides दोनों के दोनों नीचे present होते हैं. 14 elements दोनों के, right? Lanthanide when you are talking about, then it is from 58 to 71. So atomic number 58 to 71 are located at the bottom of the periodic table, and similarly actinoid series is from Z is equal to 90 to 103. Count करोगे तो 14 ही होंगे. So they are also located at the bottom of the periodic table. Then you come to group 13 to 16, 13, 14, 15, 16. They are called after transition metals. So they are present just after transition metals on the right hand side of the periodic table. It's a mixture of metal भी है इसमें, जैसे aluminium. You are going to find tin is there, lead is there in group 14. Non-metals भी हैं. oxygen is there, nitrogen is there, fluorine is there, chlorine is there, and metalloids are also being present over here like silicon, right? Germanium. So it's a mixture of all. So in group 13 to 16 you have to know only 2 points. They are called post-transition metals, and it is a mixture of metals, non-metals and metalloids. Now let's go to group 17 and group 18. Now group 17 are called halogens. What is the meaning of halogens? Salt forming elements. Salt forming elements क्यों बोलते हैं भाई? If you talk about its uses, fluorine is present in our toothpaste. It is also being present in our water to prevent us from mottling of teeth or tooth decay. It is used in a very small amount but very important for the growth and development of your tooth. Then chlorine is used in swimming pools to kill the germs. Iodine is used in Tata ka iodized namak, so salts prevent you also from the goiter. Then you talk about the group 17 halogens बोलेंगे तो क्या हुआ? Salt forming elements. Point number 2 is they are univalent. Why univalent? Because their valence is 1. Why valence is 1? Because they contain how many valence electrons? 7. So to fulfill the last shell, how many electrons they needed from the other atom? Only 1. So 7 valence electrons के कारण the valence is 1. Highly reactive. Why highly reactive? They need only 1 electrons, and their electronegativity is very high. Fluorine is the most electronegative atom of the whole periodic table. सबसे ज़्यादा electronegative fluorine है, याद रखना. Strong oxidizing agents means ability to gain electrons. Ability to gain electrons, and the most powerful oxidizing agent again is fluorine. Then you come to non-conductors of electricity, as they are non-metals, so they are going to be bad conductors of electricity. Form salt with metal. Just now I have told you sodium chloride, sodium bromide, sodium iodide. These all are famous salts. Diatomic means how many atoms are present? F does not exist. F2 exist, Cl2 exist, Br2 exist, I2 exist. इसलिए इनको diatomic बोलते हैं. Who is triatomic? Ozone. Who is tetraatomic? P4. Who is polyatomic? S8. So this is called number of atoms present in the given element. Molecule of an element is called mainly the atomicity. तो ये उसकी atomicity हो गई. Uses मैंने आपको बता दिया halogens के क्या क्या है. अब आते हैं group 18 में. This is called happy group in my language. Everyone wants to be like them. Who are they? Hina, Nina, Arena, Karina, Xerox, Rangin. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. First I tell you the uses. Helium is used to fill up balloons. Argon, neon. Argon is used to fill up your electric bulbs nowadays. Nitrogen को replace कर दिया. Neon tube lights you all have heard of. Very famous. Noble gases बोलते हैं because they are like a nobleman. They are not interested in participating, right? Or they are not interested in anyone in 118 elements. Bachelor है, अकेला रहना पसंद करते हैं, compounds form नहीं करते हैं. Inert gases, they are inactive in nature. That's why inert gases. Why zero group? Because their valence is 0. Last shell में 8 electrons चाहिए, 8 है. Helium of course obeys duplet rule because it has only one shell. Rest all of them obey octet rule. Non-reactive, not reactive, going to react with anyone. Only xenon forms जो अगर साइंस लेगा आगे जाके तो 11th 12th में पढ़ोगे XeF2, XeF4, XeF6. Few compounds of xenon are being observed. So xenon reacts with electronegative atoms like fluorine and oxygen and form the compound. Otherwise helium, neon, argon still bachelor. आज तक इनके कोई compounds नहीं बने, अकेले ही होते हैं ये. And all of them are monoatomic. इसलिए formula क्या है? He, Ne, right? Xe, Kr. So monoatomic, single atom. And that is about the main groups in modern periodic table. So periodic table का second lecture आज complete होता है. One more lecture is going to be left where I am going to teach you the concluded part of the periodic table. So be safe, be healthy, take care of yourself. See you in my next lecture.